Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Uh yeah, just making sure everything was shut up. Remember last time had a lot of noise interrupting the viewing and a lot of crickets in the background, and I apologize for that for you guys who saw the other videos. You can see the camera is back up, it's working okay I guess for now. And I'm going to try to give you a review. Let me just close off any programs here that may cause the stream to lag. Let me just shut off anything here quickly that could cause a lag. Um, Give me a second, please. I may have watched over some of the videos and I saw the lag, and I was like, I don't like how this video lags, you know. Ah, okay. Alright, let's get into it. I'm sorry for the late posting of some of these videos. I've been very busy and I haven't been able to get all the videos out. I'm still reviewing week one games out tomorrow, so I can get into week two. I haven't watched any of week two's footage really. I've heard the games, but I haven't actually sat down and watched the matches. So I'll be trying to get that done. There's a lot of stuff going on with me. So sorry for the late posting again. All right. This game is Leicester City versus Everton. We're still in our week one game, like I said, and I'll be reviewing the English Premier League games this season. A big shout out to all of you who actually sit down here and watch these videos. I'm very grateful that you guys do. Those of you who have subscribed, those of you who are on the fence, why you lose? What do you have to lose? You know, you hear my review, you don't agree with it, and you come and criticize what I do, or you compliment me on what I do. I mean, just subscribe, hit the subscribe button. You know, if you're a sports fan, if you're a football fan, let us get the discussions going. Let me just get straight into it. I don't want to waste too much time. Sure. Now, this Leicester City versus Everton game. By the way, this game was played at home for Leicester City. These games that are being played between Leicester City and Everton, you know, the last 8 of the last 10 games that these two teams have played together have ended in a draw. And furthermore, Leicester City has never won an opening game in the. So with those odds going into it, it's a pretty good chance that they won't win this one. And we'll see what happens as I go through the notes here. So let me just run through the squads quickly. Like I said, I don't want to waste too much time. Leicester City. Let me just apologize for the names again. I don't get the names called very well. Skamichael, Deliat, Morgan, Moore, Mahrez, Drinkwater, King, Knocker, Nugent, Uchua, if I call his name correct. Um, yeah, okay, so what did come on through? Okay, he was substituted. So yes, Uchua. Everton's side, and that formation they played with a 4-2-3-1. Everton's formation was a 4-2-3-1 also. Uh, Howard, Stones, Jagielka, Distin, Baines, McCarthy, Barry, McGeady, Naismith, Pioneer, and Lukaku. Uh, a couple of new signings here. For one, from the Leicester City side, we have uh, he was very impressive when he was playing at Brighton. So he wants to make a big Leicester City. On the Everton side, we have Lukaku who debuts. I like Lukaku, and I expect to see big things from him this season at Everton. And Gareth Barry also is a new signing. The managers for these games are Nigel Pearson for Leicester City, and for Everton we have Roberto Martinez. Alright, so let's just get straight into the game. We have early on in the game Everton imposed a lot of pressure on Leicester City, put a lot of pressure on the defense of Leicester City, and you will see Everton exploit the flanks consistently. You know, they had the players moving like a triangle, but they just had great movement and they exploited consistently the left flank of Leicester City. Give up a lot of space, Leicester City. And you saw at Everton, one guy moved into a position, another guy was positioned in a different location, and the movement was good. And Leicester City was not accustomed to at that level. It was a big exploitation point for Everton, and I think that was a very good play set up there by the Everton guys. I thought that was very clever on the good leadership there from Roberto Martinez. He knows what he's doing. So we have 20 minutes into a game. McKeedy is a corner close to the near post, but it's headed away. Bays hits it through the middle and it deflects, drawing the keeper out. This thing gets there very quickly. Saved and rebounds to McGeady, who slots it beautifully into the top corner of the net. Now that was a fantastic goal because see where McGeady actually placed the shot. Defenders right round the area he could hit the ball, and he somehow found, I don't know how he got that done, but he somehow found the ability to hit through those defenders and score a goal. That was a really good goal. So, and it gave Everton the lead that they needed, and that made it 1-0. 1-0 for Everton City 0. 22 minutes into the game, corner kick is driven into the near post. Lots of bodies are in the box. So we didn't even have 2 minutes to good yet. You know, Distin tries to clear it, but Ochoa still manages to score. So it's like we had a lot of back and forth, but Ochoa actually got it home, and we have a game on our hand, 1-1. You know, that's very exciting football going on right here, in my opinion. So Everton's Naismith tries to respond with a goal, but he hits the shots wide, and this will continue on for the next 23 minutes thereabout. In the 45th minute, Pioneer runs down the left flank and dribbles circles around the. I mean, that was fantastic. He just moved around. He then back heels it to Baines. Baines crosses it inside Pioneer, who slips but manages to pass to Naismith before before Naismith puts it in the top corner and makes it Everton's game again 2-1. I thought this goal was a fantastic goal, guys. I mean, like, I don't know if I did a very good job explaining the goal, because in this case where you have PNR down the flank, the defender's on behind him, and PNR is just making up time. So you see, Baines comes on the scene. As soon as Baines gets on the scene, he heals the ball to Baines, who's further up the flank on the left flank, and you just have Baines now, who has the ball now, and PNR now is freed up. So he runs inside, you know, like I said, the movement I talked about earlier. And Baines like crosses the ball over to PNR, who would have probably scored, but he slipped at the last minute. But while he slipped, he managed somehow to pass the ball inside the box to Naismith, and Naismith puts the ball comfortably in the top corner, and Everton gets another goal. So 2-1 at this point, and then going at halftime with Everton taking the lead. So my thoughts on the first half is that Leicester City did not as they have. Sorry, that's the second half. I'm skipping ahead. My thoughts on the first half was that Leicester City was getting their flanks exposed consistently. Up the head a little too quickly on my notes. Leicester City was getting their left flank too exposed, and that second goal especially showed that it wasn't enough covering on the left flank, and it resulted in some very opportune moments being created for Everton. Even though they didn't score all, they at least created opportunities for the goals to be scored. So that was the problem there. So we get a great play by Everton, you know, to exploit the weakness of Leicester City. Now, I will say that I'm very impressed with how fast Leicester City was able to adapt to the Premier League conditions. So I'll give them props for that. You know, so a lot of teams will come up from the lower down leagues, and they would be like, because the name of the league below is not coming back to mind right now, but the league that they get promoted from. Sometimes these teams come up and they don't last because they don't have the mental capacity to deal with the Premier League pace. So it's good to see that Leicester City learn very quickly in this match. I have here, which is a note I was making earlier, that Leicester City does not capitalize on the good chances they have in the second half. So a number of chances that Leicester City would have had in the second half, they didn't capitalize on, you know, and that's very unfortunate because they probably would have scored a lot more goals if they did. What else do I have here? 85 minutes into the game, Morales cuts inside from the right flank and takes a shot, but the ball takes the deflection and lands to Chris Wood, who finishes it all along the ground. So we have a situation where it's 2-2. This has been 40 minutes of going back and forth with Leicester City getting good chances but not fully capitalizing on it. We finally get a goal in the 85th minute. 5 minutes left in the game, and Leicester City's manager would have to be a club. His team finally got one back to tie it all up 2-0. Everton will feel very disappointed here. So that was your final score there. The game eventually would end with Everton 2, Leicester City 2. And like I said here, the last 8 of 10 times that these two teams have played against each other, the games have ended up in a draw. So it really wasn't that surprising to see the draw in this match. And Leicester City will walk out of this game feeling very confident over the fact that they were able to draw this one, even though they didn't really play good enough to win. They at least deserve a draw, and I'll give them props for that. Everton will feel hard done because they felt they should have won this game, but it happens, you know. It was the first game of the season, so you know, Everton's a team that performs good, so I don't have much complaints there. I'll say that I'm very impressed by Ojo and how he played in this match. I thought he looked very good, and I think he's going to sell into his role very. So, you know, I'm good to see him there. Lukaku didn't really stand out for me in this game. I don't know if anybody had the same feeling, but I didn't really see too much of Lukaku in this match. So, you know, that's all I have to say about that. I think it was a fair result, and I think Everton will feel hard done, but, you know, they have other games coming up. So, that's my thoughts on the game. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. Those of you who subscribe here, the DJ Inspired, I always appreciate all the following, all the support, all the views you guys do. I always appreciate that, guys. Continue to do it, you know. Thank you for taking your time out to watch these videos. You didn't have to. And I really appreciate that, guys. And that's all I have to say about this game. So, guys, you can subscribe to my channel here, DJ Inspired, like I said just now. Darman24, follow me on Twitter. Facebook, Dario Nichols. And you can also follow my blog, where I talk about relationships, mental issues, and how it affects different elements of life, like the relationship, how it affects your ability to focus in your job, in your how does this thing occur? Head over to my website, djpress.com. I'm working on getting more stuff out. But guys, just head over there and support. You know, the support means a lot to me. So thank you guys very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, and I am out.